Hello, people of the internet. Welcome to this week's Talking Trailers, because that's basically what we're going to be talking about today, is mainly about the Comic-Con trailers that were released, along with some other trailers, like one with Matt Damon, and another one with, from Christopher Nolan, which looks very promising. So yeah, my name's Daniel, and we have Nick on the other side. And yeah, let's get started with Comic-Con. I think we should start.
Yo. Let's go.
I think we should start with the obviously the best Comic-Con trailer, Wonder Woman.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Justice League then, and I was disappointed. Yes. Look, considering we didn't see any of the trailers that Marvel released, really, except for the Doctor Strange one, therefore, which is a little bit disappointing, but it did end up being that Wonder Woman was my favorite trailer, also, at the show, and that is for a number of reasons. Firstly, they managed to actually get the tone right, I think, in that trailer, don't you think? Like, it feels like the tone, it's not too dark, it's not too light, it doesn't look ridiculous and silly like some of the latest Suicide Squad trailers have been. It doesn't look overly just depressing like some of the Batman vs Superman stuff, and actually the movie, I guess, in the end. It actually looks like it's interesting. It looks like they're actually making the character of Diana, Wonder Woman. They're giving her development, an interesting character, and the stories being set in World War One automatically makes it very interesting. So, and even the cinematography, the way it's shot is interesting. Like it feels DC, but it feels different. You know, it feels like it might actually work. So hopefully, this might be the first DC movie that's actually good.
Well, we don't know about Suicide Squad yet, just because the critics don't like it.
Yeah, okay, all right. I know, but it's kind of been a big media story, is the whole reaction to Suicide Squad. But I haven't seen it myself, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, same here. But moving Suicide Squad over, if Suicide Squad is as bad as what critics are saying, then like I thought like Suicide Squad was pretty much like the last hope DC's gonna get, just because I wasn't a huge fan of Wonder Woman and Batman v Superman.
And don't get Man of Steel, because they've had they haven't had very good luck.
Nah. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of Wonder Woman, so I wasn't really excited for this movie. And so coming from someone who's not really into DC Universe yet, who's not like I'm not as invested or engaged with this universe like I am the Marvel one so far. This shattered every expectation I had for me, and it just looks. I think it was also because of the color too, because you start off with like something, you know, Wonder Woman, where she meets Chris Pine's character, which is sort of like Little Mermaid-esque. And you see blue, you see color. It's like, what is this? And yeah, I just think the tone of the trailer looks good. It looks like it's full of action. The only thing I'm not quite happy with is where the action slows down. But I'm going to say I'm just hoping that's just for the trailer and not really the whole film, because I don't like that when it happens in film most of the time, unless it's for a purpose, of course, like Matrix.
Action.
Yeah, I like it when it's fast-paced.
A whole movie they've acted. There's, you know, Fast and Furious, you know, movies. They're so great, and so the Transformers movies. I'd definitely say that the Fast and Furious is definitely better, but I'd say Fast and Furious 7, where you can go wrong with action and what you mean in terms of action and character are going a bit wrong.
That movie was too much action and not enough in the character.
It wasn't Transformers level. Like, Transformers is bad on so many different levels that we can't really compare. Sorry, but I don't think you're watching this show.
The lasso doesn't look too ridiculous looking that it did in Batman v Superman. I also, it looks more organic, like it fits naturally in the universe than it did in Batman v Superman. But that might have only because they were introducing everything out of like just fully like he's Wonder Woman, he's Batman, they were just doing too much of that movie. I think maybe this film should have come first, maybe before Batman v Superman, so that would have not made. I don't know, just Wonder Woman might have been a little bit more fleshed out the character because we knew her backstory, rather than now we're going back as the prequel into this movie. I don't know, it just feels like DC's universe is a tiny bit sloppy at the moment, but who knows? At this moment, though, after Batman, Superman, and if Suicide Squad is as bad as it looks, that maybe going back into like the World War period and just removing everything away from Batman v Superman is maybe what we need for DC's universe at the moment.
I'd say that is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I agree. I think that this is another hopeful. It's another hopeful trailer for me because Suicide Squad, the first trailer, got me a little bit hopeful, and we don't know how that is yet, but we haven't heard great things. So you can never say from a trailer whether the movie is going to be good at the end, and that works both ways. A bad trailer can bring a good movie, and a good trailer can bring a bad movie. There's nothing you can really say about that. But at the moment, I'm excited for Wonder Woman, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, this is what trailers need to do. It's just hype you, get your excitement hyped up for this movie. Looking forward to it.
Okay, so I saw Star Trek Beyond, just before we move on, I saw Star Trek Beyond the other day, and the trailer of it, boring. They were all terrible. So, trailers. And just get people excited for movies again, because there's stories going around that they're leaving the theatre, and that's a bad thing, guys. You should be watching movies. And I know that everybody watching this show obviously watches movies regularly, because otherwise they wouldn't be watching the show. But yeah, it's just I feel like good trailers would bring more people into the cinema to see these movies. They got the Wonder Woman did for me.
Yeah. And quality of your franchise, I think also.
Also, quality of franchise does help. Brand is a big thing these days. That's why Marvel keeps making so much money.
And I really, even though we're not invested in DC's universe yet, I do want to love. Like, I really want to start loving the franchise. I really do, because I really, it'll be good. It's good to have something that's not just Marvel. To have some competition and just some other cool superhero movies that's not all Marvel related. I really want their universe to succeed.
Yeah, I just want all movies to succeed, but that's
every movie's just great.
Yeah. Be great.
We might as well move on to the next one, which is the Justice League trailer.
DC. You go first on this one, because I think we vary slightly in our opinions here.
Okay. The trailer was, it was all right. It hasn't really got me excited for the movie. Maybe that's because we didn't really get much of Cyborg. I mean, he looks cool, but we haven't really got much of him in the trailer. And Aquaman, I don't know. I mean, from so far all I'm getting is just like he's just he's there for the female demographic, for his his looks and stuff like that. But but I don't know. Well, I don't know. It depends what it is in the movie. Because I guess he looks menacing and intimidating, I guess, for Batman's sake, but not quite sure. But hopefully he's good. The one that I really loved, though, the only scene that I would just keep repeating in the trailer, I would just chop out all the other parts of the trailer and just keep watching this part, and that's the Flash scene. Oh, I was just sitting. I was just sitting like this. The trail. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. And then the flash came on, and I was like actually laughing. And
Wow,
it woke me up. I'm like
that's
from a
interesting.
bad dream.
Because I think that scene went on way too long. I thought it worked a little bit, but that bit went way too long for the trailer. So that's interesting you liked that part because that was probably my least favorite part of the trailer. I feel like the beginning, actually, it's probably my second least. Oh, no, wait, it's the same scene that he says, I'm assembling a team of superpowered individuals or something. That
Yeah.
is, I just, I hate that line.
That's why I loved it. That he just cuts through. We didn't have to listen through the whole thing. It's just like I'm in, people.
Yeah, yeah, the comedy is definitely a good sign, but it's, yeah, I just don't know if it'd probably work a little better in a larger movie than in this short scene for me.
Maybe, but this is what I need for DC. Like, I need a superhero from them. Like I love Captain America from the Marvel ones. I need a superhero that I'm rooting for, and the Flash so far just looks awesome
Yeah,
in terms of his powers and his personality and charisma.
well,
This is what
he's gonna be like the DC's Spider-Man, isn't he?
basically yes. Even
Yeah,
though I guess it sort of looks like Bruce Wayne, Barry Allen, sort of the Tony Stark, Peter Parker. Uh, Friendship that they're gonna bond over, I guess, is a bit similar. Yeah. So yeah, what are your thoughts? What you liked Aquaman better than I did?
mm, I thought the first parts of the trailer. I think it looked a lot better than the trailer as a whole was cut together a lot better than any of the Batman vs Superman trailers. It was it still showed so much Zack Snyder though in those first bits that I was just a little bit, I was worried. There's no way of knowing that, I personally don't think Zack Snyder's a good director. I haven't seen anything that to prove me otherwise.
Yeah, because
Um,
Sucker Punch was a masterpiece. We all know that.
oh, that was like by the way, Sucker Punch was like the first movie we ever saw together. That's a fun fact, isn't it?
I think that was the
Just
first.
for our audience, it started this whole thing. Really, this escalated to talk. Um, yeah, no, well, uh, I'm hopeful. It's not the worst trailer I've ever seen, but I still can't get behind it knowing Zack Snyder's there. I can't. I don't trust him after being disappointed so many times.
hmm Yeah, I think that's why I like the Flash, the scene with the Flash, just because it
Yeah,
didn't look quite like Zack Snyder's previous DC works. It looks at least that scene just looks, at least tone wise, just looks a little bit different compared to the rest of it, which looks dull, a bit dark, and
well, I got to get worried, like be worried a little bit also that if Zack Snyder, if the studio stops trusting Zack Snyder, they're not going to replace him as director if he's already done this much. They're going to interfere. They're going to have the studio making choices like executives who don't know filmmaking. So I just feel like if they're going to go with Zack Snyder, they just got to give it to Zack Snyder and let him make it a wonderful train wreck and
well,
not interfere with it.
at the moment, Zack Snyder must like having like he could do anything really. Because from what I've been hearing about Suicide Squad, it looks like maybe the WB executives might have come into this movie without the director's involvement over the edition that got released in
Yeah,
theaters.
yeah.
So,
That's what I've heard too,
hmm.
which is unfortunately not surprising. But anyway, moving on.
We're going to move on to Godzilla. I mean, Kong.
Kong.
Yeah, Skull Island.
Firstly, he's pretty big. Hey,
Oh yeah, he's massive. I think it
this
looks bigger than
trailer.
the other ones. This trailer is just used just to show how massive he is. That's the whole point to this trailer.
I think that is actually the point. Is also to let you know that Tom Hiddleston's in it, just so people know. Even though he doesn't have any speaking lines, I don't think in the trailer. Who else is it? John Goodman, right, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, and Brie Larson. What a cast, really! And I'm just that was a pretty cool trailer. The movie might turn out like trash, but that was a pretty fun trailer, guys. That was a pretty fun trailer.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
enjoyed that. Yeah, but I don't know how many cool movies can they make. You know, I'm just. Hopefully, this one's going to bring something different. I'm hoping. With this cast, I think they might actually succeed.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're going to go something different, based sort of where they want to go with this. The King Kong versus Godzilla crossover film that they want to do in the next couple of years. So yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be some sort of at least different to the Peter Jackson one, because
Kongzilla Cinematic Universe Collector's Edition. I can't wait for that to come out.
that's basically what we're doing. This is basically Warner Bros. Saying we're going to do a monster mashup crossover universe before Universal can get theirs off the ground.
Pretty much, yeah. But they do have the cooler monsters. I'm sorry, Universal.
Even though they basically gave up King Kong Universal to Warner Brothers. I don't know why they did that really for, but
yeah, did they get anything back? I don't know. It's just you're crazy, David. Honestly, movie studios have gone crazy. But this Comic Con has proven that they're just insane. One of these days, something's going to go bang, and just something's going to collapse, and it's not going to be pretty. All these cinematic universes competing.
Is that all we're going to talk about, Kong Skull Island? Do we have any more to talk about, or we should move on to the next one? Because there wasn't really much to talk about other than King Kong, Samuel L. Jackson, and that's about it.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's pretty much it. Sorry, folks, if you're here for entertainment, well, you came to the right place.
I thought you said you thought you were going to say you came to the wrong place. But the other thing I could say, the King Kong trailer was sort of reminding me a little bit like the Godzilla type of marketing they're going to throw this movie. That's probably why I wasn't quite blown away from this trailer, because we don't really get much of the characters in this trailer.
Yeah,
it really
is not much
to show King Kong.
It does have spectacle.
Okay, we're now moving on to Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Another creature monster movie.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, I was excited for this movie before they even released the first trailer. So I find that the second trailer was the best one, and the first one, you know, got you the idea. It's Harry Potter, by the way.
Are we talking about the announcement one as the first trailer?
No, not the announcement one. The actual first trailer. The second one where they name drop, you know who, not you know who, literally you know who, but like Dumbledore. Okay, Dumbledore. Where they name drop Dumbledore. That one.
No. Okay,
yeah, that was the best trailer because it got the hype going. Yeah. Got the. You know. I feel like this trailer is also fairly good, and it will do the job. It'll be in the theaters before the movie comes out. Everybody will be like, "Oh my god, Harry Potter!" I must admit, Harry Potter fever here right now. I don't know about where you are, just Harry Potter fever everywhere. Like it's just crazy because the new book thing came out, the play or whatever. It's just Harry Potter stuff everywhere. It's on my feed. It's on the news. It's just everybody's talking about Harry Potter again. So it's obviously some clever marketing strategy by Warner Brothers and whoever Bloomsbury, I think, who publishes the books. They've obviously got together and been like, we can bring Harry Potter back, you know, resurrect it from the 2011, you know, chopping block. We last got this kind of level of hype over it. It's like Pokemon. We're getting Pokemon hype again, and now Harry Potter hype. What is this, the 90s? 2000s?
Yeah, the books I think the publisher probably took a bit surprised because I think they've sold out a big debut. I think they sold out on the first day.
Really? No, they have so many here. You could actually drown a small child.
Oh wow! From what I've heard from the articles, Big W didn't have like much stock or something. So, well,
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
that's what I've been
Yeah.
hearing from the news articles. But yeah, but it looks like everybody's sort of back. Although I'm sort of wondering, is this movie going to appeal more to the casual movie going, or is it just going to be strictly to the Harry Potter fan base?
Oh no, I think this will be big. This will be big for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the
Like
trailers
the
haven't.
way they marketed it is also it's been to Harry Potter fans, but it's also been like, let's be honest, Harry Potter fans, that's like everybody really, right? And I think Harry Potter appeals in itself to the casual audience. That's why it made so much money as a movie franchise. Like that, so it's one of those universal stories that just appeal to everybody. It's not like DC movies that are very hardcore, comics fans. And even if they can appeal, if Marvel can appeal to a casual audience, then Harry Potter's it's built in. Built in.
Mm, yeah, I'm just hoping. It's just that when you see the YouTube views, it's quite. It's not on the levels as the DC or the Marvel or the Star Wars, and especially Beauty and the Beast. Surprisingly, it's not on the levels of those in terms of views in the trailers. So I really want this movie to succeed because it's Harry Potter, of course. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll see when the movie comes out and see the box office returns. But
Yeah.
I think it's going to be big, but I don't think it's going to be Harry Potter level big.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm excited for it. But we'll wait and see.
Mm-hmm. My God, all these trailers. We're like not even halfway through. Doctor Strange.
Okay, we can do this one quick because
Yep.
we saw the first one. I saw the first one, and I loved the first trailer. This trailer's not as good as the first trailer, but it still gets me intrigued to see the movie. So there you go. That's my thoughts.
Yeah. Only thing I'm slightly worried is the villain, and some of the cinematography with the villain was a bit odd, especially with the cameras like handheld. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But it doesn't look as strong as I think I want him to be. But we'll see when the movie comes out. This is only the trailer. He's only got 2 lines, so we'll see when that movie comes out. But that's probably my only worries. Everything else, visually, it looks amazing. Benedict Cumberbatch just throwing that keep around, it was awesome. That was the thing for me. So,
Cumberbatch.
And I thought he might have been the thing I'm going to be worried about the movie. And now I'm like the opposite around. He looks like he's probably going to be the best thing about this movie. so I'm holding optimism for Doctor Strange when it comes out in November. Lego Batman movie. Did you watch the trailer for this one?
Yes, I did. Yes, it was very funny in parts. I feel like it kept the tone of the original Lego movie a lot. But it needs to work a little bit harder to impress me the way the Lego movie did. That's my takeaway.
Oh wow, I'm completely like the first trailers was like I liked them sort of like parodying their old like Batman's old incarnations from like the Adam West ones all the way to the Batman v Superman ones. I like that, but everything else just didn't deliver. I mean, the microwave joke was okay, it's just looking into a microwave. I don't really find that funny, but this trailer had me in stitches. I'm now I'm super excited for this movie as much as I was for the Lego movie now. So I cannot wait for Lego Batman.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, the trailer was hilarious. I was laughing out loud multiple times. I'm so excited. The difference between this and the thing about the Lego movie that I don't even know about the Batman movie until it comes out is the Lego movie had this kind of art to it, and also message that and Batman like it can just be a funny movie and a fun movie, whatever, and hilarious, but it will not be as good as the Lego movie unless it at least take some of that characterization and depth that the Lego movie had. So that's what I'm saying. In that it needs to impress me before I'm fully sold on it.
Yeah, I think it will. I think that's probably why they're introducing Robin into this and make him look like he's like a sort of a kid, sort of. So I think with that, I think he might be him and Batman's relationship. I feel like they like that. Just that alone will probably be the heart to the movie.
Yeah, keeping in mind that the directors have changed, so that's what's the thing with me is that it must be hard act to follow. Having a mental blank. What's the directors' names that did the first one? Who did the first Joker movie?
Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
Yeah, of course, Lord Miller. Damn it. Yeah, they're a tough act to follow. So yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. But out of all the like animated movies next year, this one looks probably like the best one for next year. Oh, not sure about Coco yet, but Coco might be the underdog there. But everything else, like Cars 3, My Little Pony, Lego Batman is just like rising above those.
My Little Pony is definitely not on the radar.
King Arthur.
Oh my god. This is like the visual equivalent to vomiting a rainbow. It's just like that trailer is just pure spectacle and no substance.
Yeah, I got Warcraft vibes from this. This trailer just looked boring.
At least Warcraft trailers had the Warcraft trailers had some kind of, they seemed to have some kind of story to them. Like there was something there. This just seemed to have nothing. It was just a series of moments, a series of actions. Action scenes.
It probably didn't help when it was like pretty much like Arthur's getting integrated by these people, and it was probably like, oh, do you remember this part? Quick, and it's like, oh, but this happened, so we're gonna quickly cut through this way. The camera. Oh.
Wow. So, were you doing an impression there with your camera? Or
I failed at it.
Yeah. No. But yeah, I'm really hopeful for this movie, or I was a lot more before.
I never even heard about this movie.
It's Guy Ritchie, and he did the Sherlock Holmes movies, and
I'm not going to even bother watching this.
I loved those movies, and he did The Man from U.N.C.L.E. last year, which I thought was quite fun, even though it didn't get the greatest reviews. So I was kind of hoping it would be quite good. But anyway, it does not look like it will be.
No, and maybe I don't know if that's just the way the movie goes. Maybe it was just the marketing department from that. So it could be the trailer's blamed for it. Yeah, but it didn't excite me, and I think that's what. Yeah. Although it does have some sort of a good cast, though. Is Eric Banner in this? Because I think I saw him in one of the shots. I'm not quite sure.
It does have a good cast. Yeah, I did see some of that cast.
But yeah, I do like Eric Banner, so if he's in that movie, well then maybe I might check that out. The Great Wall. We're going away from Comic-Con and all the trailers that came out. Oh man, how do I discuss about this one if you haven't seen it? Like anything I say is basically could be like this. I think. Yeah, this trailer is something you should just like watch without knowing nothing about. Because
does it get your thumbs up though?
I wasn't expecting. I wasn't. I thought this was like a biopic, but I wasn't expecting what I got. But still, I'm excited for it. This is probably what the King Arthur one should have been. I'm really looking forward to it.
Check that out then.
Yeah, check it out. Dunkirk, the new Christopher Nolan movie. Trailer came out. Yeah, I didn't report on it because I think this trailer's sort of been flying under the radar a little bit. I didn't even know this trailer even came out. So yeah, I found out today as well. But
yeah,
it wasn't much this trailer.
Yeah, but amazing. It was just amazingly cut short trailer, wasn't it? It got you.
Oh, yeah, with cinematography and the set pieces look amazing. It's just one of those very brief teasers that it looks cool, but I want more from it.
Yeah, definitely. But it's a good start.
Oh yeah, definitely a good start. I'm definitely excited for when the full trailer comes out eventually. So
yeah, me too. Especially it's got a good cast. It's got an amazing cast too. So
yeah. even though I'm not quite a fan of Christopher Nolan, like many people are, I think Inception is probably the best movie he's ever made. But
Interstellar.
oh, I think that might be his worst for me.
Interstellar's great. I don't know. The Dark Knight's his best, but that I've seen.
Moving from trailers, Brie Larson is now Captain
Move on to
Marvel.
this big news. Yes, this is the big news. I don't think this is so surprising, but it's still good news anyway.
I think it would be surprising if the news didn't get leaked about a month prior to Comic Con.
Yeah. Oops. I lost my camera there. Okay. Right.
But still, just official confirmation on this is exciting nonetheless.
No, it's good. I'm definitely excited. It's good news. That's really not very typical for me. I'm going to try harder. Okay. So I think that it's good to finally have Captain Marvel nailed down, because this is one of the big things we've been speculating for about 2 years now. And I think that a couple of names were tossed up. You know, Emily Blunt, I know that was very popular choice among people. And I think Brie Larson. I haven't read any Marvel stuff. I'm not familiar with Marvel really at all, but I feel like Marvel's done a pretty good job of casting up till now, and I think that Brie Larson seems to just continue that trend. So I think she'll definitely bring, and she's a great actress, so she'll definitely bring the Marvel Universe first female, headlining superhero to life. I was a bit better at articulating what I feel about this news, but not perfect.
Well, not only is she a great actress, but I'm just happy because, like, I knew her before this got announced, and not many people have heard of her before prior to this announcement. So I'm just glad she's going to get more recognition as an actress, and that when Captain Marvel comes out, that maybe they'll want to check out her other works, like Room, which is a great movie, or The Spectacular Now, 21 Jump Street. And I think that she was in another movie, Short Term 12, which I really want to watch, but I just haven't found it anywhere yet. So I really want to check that movie out though. But yeah, she's a great actress, and I'm just happy that this will just put her into the public sphere and be recognized more from the public, which could help her career after that.
Did one thing, it got me hyped for the Marvel Universe all over again. So, and this was just one of the things that did it.
And it just keeps expanding, and you're just like, with all these actors, all these great actors, it's like none of them are filled out of place yet. It's hard. It's hard because I know we're gonna lose some of these not actors, but like characters in the Marvel Universe eventually. I'm assuming from Infinity War, and it's I don't know, because you don't want to lose any of these characters.
I wonder how they're gonna do that.
They're all basically great. I don't think I had a, except for maybe Thor for me, but I do like him, but just like compared to everybody else, he's like below on my list. But it's just, yeah, everybody just, even Chris Hemsworth, like they all just bring their own interpretation to the roles, and it just.
And they're iconic.
Oh, of course, yeah, they're iconic. They've made all these like BC characters iconic somehow, but they have. I don't know if how are we doing for time? Should we talk about more? Because I do have a couple more, but
I think we're kind of running out of today.
Okay.
We thanks for getting through all these trailers. I hope you've seen them all. No, well, like just in general, the Marvel panel was pretty amazing. But yeah, but I think that pretty much covers most of the biggest stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure. So
we might have to. We might pick up on it next fortnight if it's a slow news fortnight.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll put it for next time. So,
Thoughts later.
So yeah, thank you for getting through all of the Comic-Con trailers, news, and some of the other trailers like Great Wall and Dunkirk. Thank you for tuning in.
We just start making everything film T-shirts for people who watch the show.
Free T-shirts.
That's the next step. Okay, stay tuned, folks. We're going to get T-shirts out to you by the end of the next. Let's give us 2 years to get T-shirts. 2 years.
You're promising. You're promising to that. I'm not promising that, but you are.
3 years. Okay. That's how, guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you for tuning in. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want more of our videos. Mainly we just do talking film, and I have been doing our Pixar Talk ones where we talk about all the Pixar films from our Pixar discussion 2 years ago, and I've been putting all basically the key thoughts, just because that thing did went over for over 2.5 hours. So it's good to put some of the main thoughts over our rumblings for that video. So
those there's been more Pixar movies and changed opinions about Pixar movies since then. So it'd be interesting actually.
What we doing? Are we doing another Pixar discussion?
Maybe not. It would be interesting back at our videos and then pick out ones where we think we've changed our opinion a bit.
I don't know. I think mostly since we did cover the original Pixar films, I think they were probably we think they're mainly all great films. So I don't think our opinions would change that much.
Oh yeah, just maybe things we missed or. Never mind.
It'd be astounding if we missed anything in that 2.5 hour video we did.
I must admit, I think we were pretty fast movies because
we did have to cover 14 of them, so let's be honest. Okay, but yeah, you can like our Facebook page. Just type everything film to Facebook. We're the number one slot. I'm pretty sure about that. If not, just type in facebook.com/everything film. Reviews for this week and next week. Tonight, I think Star Trek Beyond just got published to the page, which is actually our 400th movie review that me and Nick have done collectively.
It's a generous tally. I do a lot more. I'm terrible. I'm very sorry to our readers.
Hey, you've done plenty. You can have 1 year off.
I'm having a year off. No, I'm gonna. As soon as I get a moment, I'm gonna write some reviews of a movie I just saw. I swear.
Yeah, so Finding Dory. Remember Finding Dory?
I don't know anymore, but still have Star Trek one. I admit I haven't been seeing as many movies this year as before. Maybe one every 2 months is basically what I'm seeing at the moment, and so that's also another reason why I haven't had as much output.
No, don't. Your reviews are better than mine, Nick. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Your reviews are better than mine.
So that's why it's still alive.
And tomorrow's Sing Street. I had the privilege to see that movie. And next week is Lights Out and Jason Bourne. So next weekend. So yeah, look out for those movie reviews.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's about it. So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye.
All right, until next time.